don't want my daughter or my mom. I don't want my dog to go. I don't want my dog to go.
But now you're probably going to spend the weekend in Squirt Jail. Do you understand each of these rights I've explained to you? No, you don't? Okay, I'll read them to you again.
On June 15th, 2024, officers in Washington state responded to a Walmart retail theft call. The footage captures a routine shoplifting investigation that escalated into a physical arrest and a legal dispute. Throughout the encounter, the subject repeats one phrase again and again, "I'm not resisting." Under Washington law, that statement is not a legal defense. It is one of the most common myths on Bodycam. This analysis will explain the doctrine behind that myth and the constitutional issues around it.
I just don't put up with.
I wasn't giving you.
Okay, you're going to go to the ground again if you don't start listening.
Okay, what did she do?
Cooperating.
So she only rang up 4 items,
Yeah.
but she took all the other items, so she took those items past the file point of sale without paying for them.
Okay, stand up. You're under arrest.
No.
Stand
I
up.
haven't
You are
done
under
anything.
arrest.
Look, why is he being rude like that?
Because you're under arrest.
You're being really. Hey, stop! Don't do that! Hey, stop! What are you doing? What are you doing? Why are you?
Are you going to resist?
I'm not. You're.
Then
Why are you
stand
getting
up.
rough? Why is he getting rough?
Because you are under
But I
arrest.
haven't even
Stand
done
up.
anything.
You did. You shoplifted. Stand up.
No,
You're under arrest.
but
Let go
look
of the
at
bag.
him. Don't be
Let go
mean
of the
to
bag.
me. Look at what he's doing. He's hurting me.
Okay,
He
stop.
doesn't
Let go of
have
your
to
bag.
hurt me.
Okay, then
Okay,
He
go
doesn't
walk
have to
back.
hurt
Then
me.
you need to stand
Tell
up.
him to stop hurting me.
Not till you stand
No,
up.
tell him to
You're
stop.
gonna stand
I'm
up.
not. But I'm not doing anything wrong. Hold on. Stop.
Now you're
Please
gonna go to the
don't.
ground.
No, don't. Don't do that to me. I'm not resisting. Please stop, guys. Please, I'm just hurting. Don't hurt me. I'm not resisting. You guys don't have to hurt me.
Then you stop resisting
I'm
right now.
not trying to resist. Don't hurt me. Don't hurt me. Why are you hurting me?
Put your arm behind
Please.
you.
You're going to go to jail.
Put your
But
arm
I'm not
behind you.
doing anything wrong. You don't have to be rude and mean like this. I was just talking with him first. So we can understand each other. You're hurting me. I'm not resisting, you
Then
guys.
don't pull your arms away.
I'm
You
not
understand?
resisting, but don't hurt me.
Okay, then don't pull your
You're
arms away.
hurting me. Please don't hurt me. Please. You're hurting me. My arm. My arm. Please don't hurt me. Please. You guys, I'm not resisting. Don't hurt me.
Okay, you are under arrest.
Okay, but you don't have to hurt me. I'm not trying to fight you.
Be quiet.
No, you don't have to be mean like that.
Now you're going to go to jail.
But I'm not doing anything. I was trying to talk to him about what I got.
Yeah.
Why are you doing that? What are you doing?
Stand up.
Why are you treating me like this? I
Stand
can't get up like that. My God. Why are you being up? I didn't resist.
Sit down.
You're being mean.
Oh, you haven't seen the...
Why? What's wrong with you? Why do you have to do that? You didn't have to do that. You don't have to
I
yell
told
and
you.
cuss at me. I've been asking him. He just looked in there and there's not. There's nothing in there from the store. See? I didn't shoplift. God. There's nothing in there from the store. There's nothing in there.
Unbelievable.
Well, look at there's nothing in there from the store. God.
I don't care if it's $2.
There isn't anything in there.
Oh, but she still has some upfront charges on this one.
Yeah.
Why? I rang what I had on the
Because
thing.
you turned a simple shoplift.
I didn't.
Into a
No,
fight.
I didn't. You
Yes, you
wanted
did.
to get rough. I'm not even. I wasn't even resisting.
I told you.
You started cussing
Oh,
at
maybe
me.
3 times to put your bag on the ground. And you know why I do that?
4 items on it.
Right here.
I wasn't doing
That's why I tell people to
anything.
put their bags on
Was
the
I
ground.
doing anything like that? I wasn't doing anything to put
Just
you
be
into
quiet
harm.
already.
No, that's not right what you did. That's not right what you did. I was not trying to hurt anybody. I don't deserve to be treated like that.
Then don't resist.
I wasn't resisting.
Oh, that's not what the body cam's gonna show.
Oh, I'm sure it is going to show that because I didn't resist anything.
All right, I'm going to read you some stuff real quick. So you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right at this time to talk to a lawyer and have him present with you while you're being questioned. If you're not afford to hire a lawyer, one will be appointed to represent you before question if you wish. You can describe at any time, you can decide at any time to exercise these rights or not answer any questions or make any statements. Do you understand each of these rights I've explained to you? No, you don't? Okay, I'll read them to you again. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right at this time to talk to a lawyer and have him present with you while you're being questioned. If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer, one will be appointed to represent you before questioning if you wish. You can decide at any time to exercise these rights or not make any statements. Not answer any questions or make any statements. Do you understand each of these rights I've explained to you? No, you still don't? Okay, having these rights in mind, do you wish to talk to us?
What are you saying? Ooh.
I'll take that as a yes.
I'm guessing your name's not Vladimir.
No, that is not. I just bought a car. It's not Vladimir.
Yeah, what kind of car? What kind of car?
What do you mean?
What kind of car did you just buy?
A Kia?
What year?
08, I believe.
From who was that?
Huh? It was from Vladimir, not
What's
to
Vladimir's?
Vladimir.
What's Vladimir's last name?
I don't remember his last
Must have
name.
filled out the transfer.
Yes, the title. I didn't write his
More
information. I
importantly-
wrote mine.
What is your last name? What's your last name? Do you have a Washington State ID or driver's license?
No.
What state is it out of?
No. I've only lived in Washington, so I don't
So you
have.
never had an ID?
I just don't have one.
You don't have it with you?
No, mine expired.
But you've had one before.
You have a two-part last name or one part?
No.
No. What? Yes or no? Do you have a two-part
I
name?
said no.
One part name? No. What's your first name?
Tara, and I was not resisting you.
Whatever.
I
How do you spell
wasn't.
Tara?
You got in my face, started yelling for no reason.
1, 2, 3, 4. We have 4 witnesses.
Yeah, and I wasn't resisting
What do
you.
you think?
No.
You stand up, turn around. He didn't want to.
Look, first I told you to
I
put
was
your back
sitting
down.
there talking.
many
They told me
times
to
did I
come
tell
in
you-
here to talk, and
How
I
many times did
came
I
in
tell you
here
to put your back
talk.
down? Huh? Answer that.
That's
3,
not how you talk
4?
to people. My God,
I always start off nice.
that wasn't nice at all. Look at what you're doing.
What am I doing?
Pointing at me.
I'm
You're
putting
very,
it in.
very aggressive. You don't have to be
How
that
am I
way.
aggressive? I just don't put up with.
I wasn't giving you.
I just don't put up with crap anymore.
Well,
You
I'm
know,
sorry
I tell you
whoever
to do-
did something to you, but it wasn't me.
I tell you to do something, you do something.
I didn't
That's how it
do
works.
anything to you for you to treat me that way.
Tara, how do you spell your
All
first
right.
name? Is it Terra?
Yes.
Terra?
Yes.
How do you spell that? T
R
R
A
R
A.
Actually, he has a 9 actually.
R.
Huh?
How do
A
you spell your first name? What's your middle initial?
A.
What is the birthday?
What?
Your birthday.
Say that again.
See, there was not anything in
You
there.
said what? 76.
Yeah, and there was not anything in there that was
Okay.
stolen.
How do you spell your
guys
first
need
name
to
again?
stop.
It's T-A-R-A or T-E-R-R-A?
T-A-R-A.
T-A-R-A. Okay.
How tall would you say you are?
I don't know.
Take a wild guess.
5'4", 5'6", 5'7".
You should know. You just dropped me on the floor.
Okay, so if you want to go back to this, Tara, right? He asked
wasn't
you.
doing
Stop.
anything wrong.
You've already talked enough. You're going to listen now, okay? He asked you to stand up. You didn't want to stand up for him. I asked you to stand up and drop your bag. Right? My body camera wouldn't have got knocked off. If you would have,
I didn't
camera
knock
did.
anything
It
off
did get
of
knocked
you,
off
but
because
not
my
because
camera's
of
gonna.
me.
It was because of you, right?
No, it was.
So I asked you.
No,
Listen,
it wasn't.
stop. We're not. It's not back and forth, okay? I'm going to tell you what
That's
happened.
not
I asked you to stand up. You refused. Did you not? So you're telling me you stood up when I asked you to stand up? Yes? Is that what you're saying?
He told me to come in here, and I
Right,
came
and you-
in here.
Yeah, and you did. After that is what I'm talking about. I asked you to stand up.
5 different people telling me to do different things?
No.
Yeah.
There's 2 of us, and we told you to stand up.
There's 5 men in here.
Correct. And
just
not all
me.
5 of them were talking to you.
Yeah.
Me and my partner told you to stand up, did we not?
I was talking with him.
Okay. I'm not asking what you were talking about. Did we tell you to stand up, yes or no?
I don't know, because I was talking with him.
Okay. So when I came around, after my partner grabbed you, and I looked you in your eyes, I said, drop your bag. You dropped your bag, or did I have to pull it from you?
Me?
Yeah, after he grabbed you. Because you were under arrest. He advised you were under arrest. I advised you were under
So he
arrest.
grabbed me and then you grabbed me.
Yeah, because you were under arrest.
But I wasn't resisting.
It doesn't matter if you were resisting. You were under arrest. Which means we have the right to use force to put you in handcuffs. Which means we're allowed to touch you. We didn't have to. If you would have listened, if you would have stood up and turned around like we told you to, you wouldn't have ended up on the ground. But you did end up on the ground because of your choices, not because of ours. We don't want to take people to the ground.
You didn't have to do that.
Yeah, we sure did not have to if you would have listened. You forced us.
No, I
yes,
didn't.
You did.
I didn't force
You did, because even after you curled up on that thing and knocked off my body camera.
Oh, I was swinging and pushing and hitting.
That's not what I said.
That's not true.
Okay, well, I never said that. I said you curled up on the bench. You knocked off my body camera.
However you want to say it.
It's going to be on the body camera.
Okay.
And you can request this too.
I don't need to request any.
Okay. Well, they'll play it for you in court.
You didn't have to do it.
Well, if you would have listened, we wouldn't have had to have done it. If it was something simple, we probably were just going to trespass you. You probably would have been on your way. But now you're probably going to spend the weekend in Squirt jail. Because you won't be able to see a judge till Monday.
Begin with the Fourth Amendment. Probable cause for arrest existed before any officer arrived on scene. Loss prevention observed the subject scan 4 items, then pass the final point of sale with additional merchandise. That direct observation, preserved on the receipt, satisfies the constitutional standard for a warrantless arrest. The initial detention was performed under Washington's shopkeeper's privilege, a merchant, not police, authority. It is codified at Revised Code of Washington 9A.16.080. That statute permits a merchant to detain a suspected shoplifter in a reasonable manner and for a reasonable time. The underlying charge falls under Revised Code of Washington 9A.56.050. This is theft in the 3rd degree applied, where unpaid merchandise does not exceed $750. It is a gross misdemeanor under Washington's criminal code. The pivotal legal moment arrives when the officer speaks the words, "You are under arrest." From that instant, the posture changes. The subject is no longer merely detained, she is in custody. Officers now hold statutory authority to use reasonable force to complete that custody regardless of stated intent. This is where the "I'm not resisting" myth collides with the actual language of Washington statute. Under Revised Code of Washington 9A.76.040, resisting arrest has a specific definition. It is intentionally preventing or attempting to prevent a peace officer from making a lawful arrest. Washington courts have applied this to passive conduct, pulling away, refusing to stand, tensing against handcuffs. A subject's subjective belief that she is cooperating is not the legal test. Objective conduct is. Next, the use of force analysis. Graham versus Connor, decided 1989, controls this question. Courts weigh 3 factors: the severity of the crime, immediate threat, and active resistance or flight. Here, severity is low, threat is minimal. Resistance is present but passive rather than assaultive. A prone takedown sits at the upper edge of what Graham permits for this profile of arrest. Washington adds a second, stricter layer. House Bill 1310, enacted in 2021. Officers must exhaust available and appropriate less restrictive alternatives before physical force, where feasible. Whether verbal de-escalation was reasonably exhausted here is the closest tactical question in the case. The force is likely defensible in court, but not exemplary, a distinction that matters in civil review. Now to Miranda. The warnings were read twice on camera after the subject answered no to comprehension. That is the legally correct move under Miranda versus Arizona, decided 1966. However, silence in response to "Do you understand?" is not, standing alone, a valid waiver. Under Berkemer versus McCarty, decided 1984, the state must prove a knowing and intelligent waiver. Any post-warning statement about the vehicle, the receipt, or the merchandise may be subject to suppression. This does not invalidate the arrest. It only affects what a prosecutor may use in the case in chief. 2 additional Washington statutes attached to conduct captured after the arrest was declared. Providing a false name to a public servant violates Revised Code of Washington 9A.76.175. It is a separate gross misdemeanor, standing independent of the underlying theft charge. When a prior record surfaces on the database query, Evidence Rule 404 becomes relevant. Prior offenses are generally inadmissible at trial to prove propensity to commit the current offense. However, officers on scene may properly consider that record when assessing flight risk and detention posture.
Dude, I wasn't trying to resist you guys.
Well, did you listen to us when we asked you to do simple things?
I was talking with him.
Okay, that's not what I'm asking.
So
That's not what I'm
talking
asking.
with 5 different people at one time is not.
Okay, what were the 2 police officers telling you to do?
I was talking with him.
Okay, that's
So I don't
past
know.
that point. Because my partner, he was not even in the room when I came in.
Well, your partner was yelling.
Okay, and what was he yelling you to?
Conversation
What was
with
he
him.
yelling at you to do?
I don't know. I just seen his eyes
Okay.
looking at me really aggressively.
Okay, well, if you would have listened to him the first time he told you to do something, he probably wouldn't have had to yell at you. I worked with him for a long time. He doesn't just yell at people for no reason.
It's however you want to say it.
Okay.
He didn't have to get that aggressive.
Okay. And you said you didn't do anything wrong today, correct? You said you checked out and bought everything?
Yes.
Okay. So this is your receipt that you had when you checked out, right?
Yes.
So you spent...
This is the one to check out.
Oh, this was checked out. Okay. So you only bought 4 items from Walmart today?
I bought the bed and the flour and the... I don't remember what else it was. 2 other things.
Okay, so you bought 4 things. How many things were in your cart when you walked out of the store?
The bed and the flowers and...
And there was nothing else?
No, there was the other thing. I don't remember what the other thing was for the dog.
Okay. And this is the total amount of stuff that was in the
10
cart?
items in your cart, you only
I've got 10 items in my cart.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. If you count this as an item, this is what you stand in place of the dog that you actually have. This
Oh.
was $8. The one you walk out with was $45.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
So you accidentally took this off the other dog bed and scanned this in its place.
No, I was looking at I thought it was a cat bed, and I was going to get the cat bed too. I had a bunch of things in my item, but in my cart. I didn't realize that I had my EBT card. I didn't have it with me. That's why I put everything back.
Yourself by any means. We've been watching you for the entire time. We watched you grab the cat bed, then throw it back up on the top shelf. So just shut up. The best thing you could do is remain silent.
What the
My account.
The flower that they were, yeah, but they were clearance. They were clearance, and that's why I forgot about scanning, because I was thinking about who was I supposed to talk to about them being marked down. The lady back there with me she was saying the same thing, that the guy would mark them down for us. They were in clearance.
You got a story for the dog food too? That you didn't scan?
No, I forgot the dog food, I guess.
How about that spray stuff you had hidden underneath the dog food bag?
I don't know about the spray stuff. I thought I put everything back.
So it just jumped into your cart underneath?
No. If you were watching and you seen I was putting everything back because I didn't have my EBT
Put
card.
everything back, we wouldn't be here right now.
That's what I was trying to do, is put the stuff back in the areas that
Yeah,
it
you know,
goes.
I took pictures of them. Have you taken anything today? Any drugs, alcohol, or anything like that? No? Okay. Do you have any mental health conditions or anything? No? Okay. Have you ever shoplifted from Walmart before? No?
I mean, chances are the way she acted with you guys, she probably acted with them too.
No, I haven't.
She's just an unknown.
No, it's not true.
The first time you blanked out, all we heard was breathing. And we're like, what?
Well, it was
Yeah.
a bit of a scuffle.
I wasn't trying to.
And this room's not very big.
Yeah.
I was in here.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Here, you want to watch it? He probably play the video for you. I remember Bodycam.
Oh, yeah.
I wasn't trying to fight you. I was trying to talk to the guy that brought me in the room.
Good talking.
And this little present was in the bag that she used.
But I didn't pull that out to hurt anybody.
Evidence. Right, now you stand up.
Safekeeping. Do you have anything in your pockets that might get you in trouble in jail?
No.
Okay.
Can you stand up, please?
You're under arrest for theft in the 3rd degree and resisting arrest.
I wasn't resisting. He's already yelling at me.
You can, well, believe it or not, when
Turn around.
you don't do what the police officers ask you to do.
You
sometimes
started
they
yelling.
Go ahead and widen your
No
stance.
reason.
Go ahead and widen your stance.
Like a little history in our system too.
I don't have a history.
Go ahead.
Possession of stolen vehicle.
I don't have a stolen vehicle
Yeah.
possession.
Yeah.
No, I don't. That's
Then the computer's lying.
yeah,
Like everybody
yeah.
else says.
I was not charged with any of that with my roommate.
Yeah,
That's not true.
Howdy.
What are you doing?
We're going to a car. What do you mean? What am I doing?
Yeah, but what are you doing like that?
Well, if you would walk, I wouldn't have to pull you
But
anyway.
you had to put my arm around me.
Okay.
Stop.
Would you rather? Okay, I'll put it down. Is that better for you?
Stop trying to be rude to me, man. I'm not trying to resist.
Okay,
you.
I'm not saying that you are, Tara. Oh, he's gonna take a picture real quick.
Let me in.
You're not going in the
No.
car yet, Tara. He's gonna take a photo of you. You're not getting in the car with my partner in there. How about you step back and face this flag?
No, you guys made
Tara,
me pee my pants.
okay, you're gonna go to the ground again if you don't start listening.
No, no, no.
Face the car and listen.
Did you pee your pants? You do.
No, I didn't.
Get in the car. Get in the car.
Let me call school. Make sure they don't.
Please stop. I'm not trying to fight with you guys. Please.
The season near the end. We'll be in the. Yeah. What was she saying? She said there's a dog in the bottom. Where's the dog?
I want to call my mom, my daughter or my mom. I don't want my
give us
dog to
information.
go. I don't want my dog to go.
What's their phone number?
I don't know in my heart. It's in my phone.
Does your phone have a lock screen? Do you know your
Yes.
passcode to your phone?
I think my daughter is, I think it's 206578.
So-
Please don't my dog.
We're gonna call your daughter right now.
Now to the grading. Grades reflect legal and tactical performance, not personal judgment. The contact officer receives a B. The arrest was lawful, and physical control remained measured. However, announcing arrest within arm's reach of a seated subject compressed the reactionary gap. Verbal comments about jail time added heat to the encounter without adding lawful control. The cover officer receives a B+. Reading Miranda twice was the correct and cautious choice. Accepting the passcode to help contact the subject's daughter was humane and reduced civil liability exposure. His performance is limited only by shared participation in the tight arrest positioning. The subject receives a D+. She was told her rights twice and chose to argue rather than stay silent. She offered a false name, gave conflicting explanations, and refused clear lawful commands throughout. She did not strike, kick, or attempt to flee restraint that prevents this grade from falling further. Loss prevention receives a B-. Observation, receipt preservation, and handoff were procedurally sound. No visible attempt was made at pre-police resolution for what appears to be a low-value theft. 3 practical lessons emerge from this footage for both citizens and officers alike. First, once arrest is declared, the constitutional remedy is the courtroom, not the sidewalk. Pulling away, arguing, or asserting subjective innocence does not stop lawful force. It only adds charges. Second, Miranda protects only those who invoke it. Silence begins with the words, "I want a lawyer." Continuing to speak after being warned twice hands, the prosecutor evidence the defense will fight to suppress. Third, for officers, geometry matters as much as authority when announcing a custodial arrest. Distance, positioning, and a second officer at cover often prevent the very takedowns that later generate complaints. Let us know if there is an interaction or legal topic you would like us to discuss in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more content on police court interactions.